Crypt Stalker is an 8-bit arcade game in which players control Gladiator, a descendant of the world's guardians, as she defends the Earth against strange creatures. The game contains a variety of environments, including pyramids and a lake of fire, and requires players to look for and conquer obstacles such as unstable stones and shifting platforms. Players can combat foes with a cyber whip or a laser rifle before facing formidable monsters at the conclusion of each crypt. The game has 2 difficulty levels, 6 more chapters, tough combat, nostalgic retro soundtrack, and achievements. Good Night Night is a 16-bit sneak-and-slash adventure set in a medieval world with distinct knights, beasts, and story events. The game includes strategic combat, co-op mode, strong stealth features, dynamically generated dungeons, and a large amount of loot. Players must learn skill, timing, and location to survive. They can also discover procedurally created settings and bespoke situations. Players may balance risk and reward, accept new challenges, and prepare for fight. As players progress through the campaign, their progress is maintained, but death still has serious repercussions. Door Kickers has a gripping anti-terrorist unit leader position in which you must lead your troops through deadly missions. The game necessitates strategic preparation, improvisation, and coordination among several operations in order to reach the hostage location before enemies can act. The game has a 2D top-down perspective, real-time gameplay, no turns, hexes, action points, or complicated interfaces, a mix of realism and high-octane action. Mastering the art of faultless planning and mission execution without error is a difficult but rewarding talent.
Along the way,
The First Tree is a third-person exploration game featuring 2 simultaneous narratives: a fox's search for her vanished family and a son's effort to reconcile with his father in Alaska. Players take over the role of the fox and embark on a visually spectacular adventure, uncovering objects and memories from the son's life. The game will appeal to lovers of Journey, Firewatch, and Shelter, but it is more than simply a fox simulator. The game lasts around an hour and a half and has storyline, minor puzzle solving, and platforming aspects. Super One More Jump delivers a razor-sharp platforming experience that's both delightfully simple and maddeningly addictive. With just one button, it manages to create an endless loop of tense, satisfying jumps that demand precision and timing. The vibrant pixel art pops with personality, and the soundtrack pulses with energy, keeping the momentum high. Each level brings a fresh challenge, pushing reflexes to the limit while never feeling unfair. It's the kind of game that hooks fast and keeps calling for just one more try.
All right, let's get...
Space Pioneer is an action-packed top-down shooter that allows players to unearth ancient mysteries and explore new worlds, to destroy enemy galaxies and acquire riches to earn new armor and talents. Players must be expert hunters. Each activity has 3 classes: light, heavy, and standard, each with their own set of combat, survival, and engineering abilities. In co-op mode, players may explore worlds with up to 4 other people. The game has an infinite cosmos with innumerable enemy galaxies to conquer.
Terrible curse.
Enjoy a variety of entertaining party games with switcheroo chaos, rotating between fierce minigames and unexpected bonus rounds. Unlock unique personalities and 70 amusing weapons to play as Marooners, and if you die, you'll return as a ghost to terrorize your buddies. Play party mode and arena mode, which includes 25 distinct games and arena layouts. Enjoy the unexpected in any mode. Play with up to 6 people in both local and online modes. And enjoy complete bot support for solo and multiplayer gameplay. A streamlined matchmaker and lobby system provide a fun and entertaining experience.
Or in any combination of up to...
Spirit Roots is a fascinating platformer adventure set on the fringes of the solar system, where a century-long battle has resulted in the stitched-together planet. Players must go through 50 levels spread over 5 different worlds, each having its own mood, adversaries, gameplay, and music. Epic Boss encounters pit talents and dedication against farming robots, spiders, flying skulls, and mud monsters. The game is suitable for the entire family, allowing players to explore unusual and wonderful scenery while collecting cash and avoiding traps. Doodland is a unique realm under siege by Omnimus, a ruthless beast. Each zone has its own distinct mood, and players must traverse a variety of challenges. Doodlers, the brave and compassionate beings, have distinct appearances and noises, but they all have one trait: stomach problems. Omnimus is cruel and will consume players if they approach too close. Doodlers may exploit their digestive troubles to their advantage by finding a match, igniting their farts, and experiencing a rush of speed. If Omnimus does not work, players can use a poisonous cloud to stun him.
For your salvation.
The Blind Prophet delivers a dark, captivating journey through a beautifully hand-drawn world steeped in mystery and moral decay. Its gritty art style immediately grabs attention, oozing atmosphere with every frame. The narrative is sharp, philosophical, and unapologetically bold, posing deep questions wrapped in clever dialogue. Puzzles are satisfying, never overwhelming, and always feel rooted in the story.
6 years after the Delosian Wars, we thought the Delosians were annihilating us, but they were actually fleeing a larger threat. For 18 generations, the Rahokians had chased the Delosians, leaving them barren of knowledge and identity. They used subspace travel to seek shelter in the outer reaches of the galaxy, and by coincidence, they came across our planet. Randomly generated stages, fast-paced twin-stick combat, power-ups, and daily game modes are all included in the game. The Endless Arena mode puts your survival abilities to the test. Akane is a nasty arcade slasher game that features one-hit, one-kill gameplay elements. Players must deal with 5 different categories of opponents: Yakuza guy, tank, shooter, cyber ninja, and boss. Each has its own set of strengths and limitations, and players must accomplish objectives to get access to new weaponry and equipment. Pistols, katanas, cigarettes, gadgets, and boots are among them. Players may also utilize their special samurai skills to slay opponents on the screen, such as Dragon Slash and Dragon Slayer. The Room is a puzzle game that takes place in a world full of secrets and lies. Players are locked in a room with a complex puzzle box and must use their wits to unearth hidden messages, decipher codes, and unlock complicated systems. The game has thought-provoking puzzles that combine myth and machinery, as well as amazingly realistic images. The intriguing tale of The Room follows players as they seek answers to a disturbing letter from an old acquaintance. They are stranded in their abandoned home, motivated by the urge to comprehend the meaning of the message. The game features multiplayer co-op, difficult boss encounters, extensive character customization, rich legend and storytelling, dynamic settings, and replayability. Players may personalize their character's look, powers, and playstyle to their liking. The mysteries of the dungeon are unveiled, and players must cross perilous traps, hidden tunnels, and shifting terrain. The game has vivid music and images that add to the suspense and thrill. To evade discovery, solve riddles, and participate in heated combat against formidable opponents.
Edna and Harvey. Harvey's New Eyes delivers a delightfully twisted point-and-click adventure wrapped in innocent visuals and dark humor. Lily's silent rebellion is both hilarious and oddly heartwarming, with puzzles that challenge the mind without ever feeling unfair. The hand-drawn art style pops with personality, while the narration adds a wickedly clever layer to the story. Every scene brims with quirky charm and unexpected turns. It's a rare gem that manages to be funny, thought-provoking, and slightly unsettling all at the same time.
Robonauts combines conventional arcade shooting mechanics with an unusual twist that allows players to control gravity. Its vivid colors, dynamic animations, and eye-catching designs appeal to gamers of all ages. The game has various options for solitary play and multiplayer battles, allowing players to work together on tasks or compete for top scores. players can explore 12 different planetary systems, each having their own set of difficulties and aesthetics. Each system provides a diverse set of weaponry and foes, each posing a unique challenge that puts talents and plans to the test. Eshop is a game with simple gameplay and a strategic component that provides an intense experience akin to fast-paced first-person shooters. It caters to gore, comic aesthetics, and post-apocalyptic themes, making it an excellent party game. The Rush-Out mode focuses on fleeing through a portal, which can only be unlocked by beating foes. Eshop includes local multiplayer, comic book-style dismemberments, 3 game modes, 4 playable characters, 4 distinct skills, quick mobility, many venues, randomized bonuses, and a plethora of game-setting customization possibilities. Epistory is an atmospheric action-adventure game in which the player takes on the role of the Muse, a fictitious figure in a world where nothing is said. The game starts with a blank sheet, but as the player finds inspiration, solves puzzles, and destroys foes, the environment grows larger and more alive. In the writer's head, the tale unfolds, demonstrating the magical power of words. Players may explore a gorgeous papercraft environment, solve puzzles, earn magical powers, and fight foes in epic battles by inputting words on an external keyboard.
A light
Nom Run is an arcade action game that has over 20 characters and 3 playable modes: multiplayer, campaign, and free run. Players may change their clothing and play in a variety of locales. Campaign mode includes 4 missions and 140 levels spread over 9 sites. The free run option has an unending obstacle course, power-ups, and bonuses. Achievements may be used to enhance the hero character, and players can earn money to do the same. The game may be played on a split screen or with up to 8 players. Fight for your life on a lonely planet in the most exciting Gladiator spectacle. Demonstrate your talents by conquering deadly animals and entertaining billions of spectators. Earn money by defeating adversaries, upgrading your weaponry, and defending your base with turrets and traps. Accept the challenge, triumph, and become the undisputed champion of this horrific show. Moratori Salutant. Discover diverse weaponry and player enhancements. Use turrets and traps to defend the base, conquer perilous bosses, fight tough battles for cash and glory. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome.
In the face.